my Expo natural. And as you can see here, he still is beating me by the harvester count just because I have so much minerals and I'm building, you know, I'm building queens and I'm trying to get enough defensive because I know if I can hold this off, I'll be able to win just because he doesn't have an Expo. So that's why I'm not trying to saturate right now. I do get another queen just because I love the queens. Love those bitches. And at this point I have 600, which is really, really bad. I really should put down 100, and I did put down 100. I think I should have also put it down in Evo chamber at this point. Get this upgrade, but I have a pretty my army right now is just terrible compared to his mass stalker army. He's got he's chrono boosting blink too, so with good blink micro you can rape anything but hydras. So we'll see how this goes. Right now I'm just starting to get drones here. I'm kind of slot locked right now too, which is really bad. Just poor play by me the entire game. And right now at this point, my assumption was that he was expanding right now, just because he was either expanding or doing a really heavy timing push. And I see that two of my lings die, but I see that he positioned his zealots or his stalkers on the top of his ramp, just in front of his natural, which is just clear indication of him expanding. So what most players would like to do now is push and do like heavy damage before the expansion starts, or just keep defending while he saturates. So at this point, I start saturating more because I know he's going to spend a little bit more in eco, as well as get my, or prepare for my third actually, because Zerg usually wants to go for one more base than Protoss and Terran. And I start getting Hydralisks at this point. I've actually managed to keep my minerals really low now, just building lots and lots of Hydralisks, just because Hydralisks are really good against Stalkers, and Zerglings and Roaches are shit. Zerglings are alright against low numbers of Stalkers, but I just can't get enough surface area around that, and the Stalkers already have +1. So a little bit miss micro on my part, a small battle going on here. He manages to snipe one of my overlords, and at this point he blinks away for some odd reason. I'm pretty sure that well, maybe, I'm not sure. He may have been beating me, because if he had killed this army, game would have been over. So I don't know if he misjudged it or something, because his army is just largely superior to mine. I mean, Zerglings can make any army look bigger. It's like stuffing a sock in your pants, you know. But what he manages to do here, let me pause this for a sec, we'll go back, is really, really good. So he actually shift queues his stalkers, as you can see that. Okay, so what he did was he selected all the stalkers, right clicked here, and then pressed B for blink here, and then right clicked here. This way all the stalkers would blink instantly when they get to this point and walk here so it doesn't clog up the side. So he would effectively be able to get all the stalkers in behind my mineral line, which is a huge advantage point. So great play by his part. And you notice that this part right here, this lower ground, can't even see up. So by him coming to the higher ground was a huge, like, insanely good play on his part, because he would have to waited for an observer or some other flying unit or Colossus before he could blink up like that. So great play. And you see he moves all the way behind my mineral line, and now now my Zerglings have very, very poor surface area just because the minerals are blocking like everything. So now if I realize that if I lose this battle, I lose this game. So at this point I rally all my drones and start attacking his stuff. But Hydras are just too good against Stalkers. I don't know why these two Hydras take a break. So, but I managed to take this out, and we'll see here in a little bit. And at this point, he has significantly more harvesters than me. So I'm thinking I either have to push or lose right now. So I bring up my Hydras. These four just pops. Don't manage to bring this for some reason. I also bring two Overlords just for the creep part, so I know it's gonna take some fancy ass macro to win this. And currently I'm just pumping harvesters. Hopefully that my thinking was that this would cause enough damage so that I could macro up in the meantime. And he does a little bit of blink micro, but it's too little, too late. It's 10 Hydras against 2 Stalkers. Regardless of how good your blink micro is, it's not gonna do anything. He got 4 more, and a sentry too. But at this point, it looks pretty good for me. He puts on a force field there. I think it's to reduce the surface area, but I already have the range upgrade, so it didn't really do anything. I now go for his mineral line, and he tries to distract, but Hydras are just way too good against Stalkers, and as you can see, regardless of how much micro he has, I can still kill him. And he says GG. Now, he still has more Harvesters than me, but the problem is that his main is, I'll show you, his main is completely mined out. So I would have been able to take out all his Harvesters here, and he would have to transfer all his probes here, and I would keep pushing until he would have, and so he doesn't have time to put down cannons, and then at that point it would be over because he would not have a steady form of income, and I would too, and I would just continually be rallying units to his base. He also did not have a robo, so no Colossi to counter their Hydras, so this is a good game, I think. Probably should have kept my minerals down lower. I'm working on that. And yeah, so this is my first commentary. Tell me what you guys think. I normally just play 2v2. I don't play a lot of 1v1s because I like the 2v2 dynamic of having a teammate. So tell me what you guys want to see, and I'll try to provide. Thanks. Bye.